I'm going to tell you a story about how I aligned with my soul. And once I started doing that, my life started working out in incredibly magical and fulfilling ways. It all started when I was playing manifestation games with the universe, and I demanded that the universe bring me an apple. The next day, I got on an airplane to go to the Ritz-Carlton Global Leadership Conference. And I'm all curled up in my window seat, about midway down in the plane. And I'm reading a book called Finding Your Element by Ken Robinson. And I had been looking for my element for as long as I could remember. Yet I'm on the last few pages of this book, and I am no closer to finding my element than I was at the beginning. When suddenly I am stopped in my tracks by a really famous Mark Twain quote. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade wind in your sails, explore, dream, discover. All of a sudden, I am confronted inside of myself with how safe I have played it, how I always do what I'm told and I follow the rules. And I could feel the physical exhaustion of this inside of my body. And I could almost sense into the defeat in my spirit. I read on, getting to the next quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lie behind us and what lie before us are tiny matters compared to what lie within us. What lies within me? What lies within me that I have held back, that I have repressed, pushed down, stuffed away? What lies within me that are my dreams, my ideas, my aspirations, my expression that wants so badly to be set free? I could now suddenly feel a rush of hot energy moving through me and the welling emotion in my chest as I was confronted by this reality. I could feel my shoulder throbbing with pain, visibly swollen, as I experienced the discomfort of my frozen shoulder. I applied my usual strategy, which worked wonders for executives worldwide. I ignored it and continued reading on, getting to the next quote by Elizabeth Appel. Appel, like apple. And then the day came when the risk to remain tight in the bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. And in that second, I had a transformational shift where I was given divine guidance and knew suddenly, as I was experiencing the pain of my shoulder that felt like that bud, I knew in an instant that I had to quit my job, that it didn't matter. I didn't have a plan or a clue or know how I was going to pay my mortgage. It didn't matter. I suddenly was crystal clear that I was complete and it was time to go. The girl who boarded that airplane was very different from the woman who was deplaning. I attend the conference and I win the Marketing Achievement Award for the third consecutive year in a row. And I'm clutching my award, walking back to my dinner table, even more confident in my decision, knowing the surety of the clarity that I had on the plane, and feeling very complete. I sit back down where they have just served dessert. And before me is the most beautiful, elaborate, gorgeous display of an apple composition with almond clafoutis, green apple sorbet, and an apple something else that I can't remember what it's called. And in that moment, I understood my connection to it all. I understood the magic and the magnificence of the universe and the role that I play in it. I understood that I was getting a really big nod from the divine, from the universe at large, letting me know I had made the right choice, that following that higher guidance was going to lead me to even more magic and mystery and wonder and delight, and it has. If you'd like to know more, look below, follow the link. My name is Donna Bond. Thanks for watching.